After watching the film, was really pleased with a lot of our effort. We went into the game really concerned about playing in the trenches, offense and defensive line. They had a really strong running game and a big offensive line and a really good back. We held them to 3.3 yards per rush. That was a real positive for us. And then on offense, you know, I thought our offensive line really played well in the game. We didn't give up any sacks, and we ran the ball 5.5 yards per rush. So that was a really encouraging statistic for us. To be able to play in the trenches is going to determine what kind of team we are. On the flip side, we were disappointed at how we played in the passing game on both sides of the ball. We gave up over 350 yards passing, and we feel like our secondary is a strength of our defense, and we can certainly play better. And then offensively, we just got to execute, and we're working hard on that offensively with all of our offensive skill, not just quarterback, but everybody just executing the passing game and making big plays. So that's something that we got to do a better job of. You know, we did a lot of good things in the game, but we didn't finish the game, and we feel like we really want to play well in all phases, and we're working hard on the practice field to do that. We had some players of the game. I just want to acknowledge them. Defensively, this guy was really challenged to play well. He had 15 tackles, 3 TFLs. Austin Paulus was our defensive player of the game. Offensive player of the game at 92 yards rushing on 15 carries. Jackson Kincaid really did a really great job, and we want to build on that and being able to run the football. And then special teams, we got a freshman that's really played well. Nephi Sewell came in and really covered hard on kicks, really did a great job. On the flip side, one of the things for us to play well on Saturday, our scout team guys have to do a great job. Our scout team players of the week on offense was Russell Booz, running back, Russell Booz. On defense, it was Anthony Hankins. And on special teams, it was linebacker Lamin Torre. So those guys made a real contribution. We're asking those guys to really work hard, give us a great look every week, and to prepare our team. Looking at Toledo, you know, going into the preseason and looking at our schedule, I really felt like Toledo was the most complete team of all of our non-conference teams. 10-win team a year ago. They really bring back all their quality skill players. They have great speed and skill at wide receiver. They got an operator, an experienced quarterback. They really challenge you schematically with scheme. They run the ball and throw the ball equally well. So we're really going to have to be on top of our game defensively. Offensively, they're athletic. They have an athletic defense, and they did a great job holding people down last year and keeping their point total down. So overall, very well-coached team, a team that's picked to win the MAC conference, real quality opponent. And like I said, you know, watching them over the summer and looking at our non-conference opponents, I really felt like this very well could be the most talented of the non-conference opponents that we have, and well coached. So really looking forward to this Saturday. Our kids are looking forward to our home opener and trying to build on our performance last week and obviously improve and finish the game.
This being your home opener, I guess, what kind of atmosphere do you want to build at Mackey Stadium during your time here?
We want to win at home. We want to win every game at home. And we want our kids to have that feeling that you know, we got a 12th man every time we walk on the field. And you know, I've got coaches that used to come here and play from other schools, and they used to talk about, you know, what a tough atmosphere it was coming into Mackey and how the fans were into it. We want that atmosphere every Saturday, and we want our kids to get that feeling when they walk into that stadium that we win. And I've always had that in the good programs I've been a part of, and I've always heard about the great atmosphere in Mackey. Talked a lot to Coach All about those types of things, and we're excited. We're excited to come home. We're excited to be in front of our fans. We're excited to show how hard we've been working in practice. Really looking forward to Saturday afternoon.
Coach, when you look at their quarterback on one side, I mean, dynamic guy in the passing game, just talk about his ability and the problems he poses.
I think he's a real good quarterback. I mean, to me, a good quarterback is an operator, a guy who knows what to do with the football, a guy that can deliver accurately and make plays, and he does a great job. He's an operator. He's a smart guy. He plays with really good fundamentals in the pocket, and he knows where his playmakers are. And, good quarterbacks are distributors. They deliver the ball to their athletes and let their athletes make plays, and he does a really good job of that. They do a great job with their RPO game. They fake runs and throw pops and slants and backside posts, and they do a really good job of taking what the defense gives you. And so we're going to have to be on top of our game. They probably attack more of the field than Northwestern does as far as passing on the perimeter, downfield, and stretching you with their scheme. So we got to be on top of their game. They averaged like 38 points a game last year. They're a real quality opponent, and we got to be on the flip side of that. We got to be on top of our game offensively. We got to take advantage of our possessions. And we need to score touchdowns when we get the opportunity, and part of that special teams as well. So he's an excellent player. They got really good skill. Their wide receivers, probably more speed and athletic ability than we saw last week at the skill position. So they give us a real challenge. We have to be ready for it.
Any update on Boston?
He's going to get an MRI tomorrow, and we'll know more. Probably later today. We don't anticipate him being ready this week, so hopefully we'll get him back here in the next couple weeks.
Is the plan for Ganji to start again this week?
Yeah, Ty's going to be our starter, and I expect our whole team to improve this week, and our wide receivers, the execution and our route running, that should all be better this week, and we want to be the kind of team that goes back on the practice field and really dials in and tries to improve on the areas that we really need to improve on. So we had a great day yesterday watching the film. We call it, Tell the Truth Monday. So we look at what we did wrong and see the things we need to work on. And then today we had a real up-tempo Tuesday work day, where we're pushing them through, trying to grind it out. But no, I think Ty had a chance to see some of those plays on film, and he knows the areas where he wants to get better this week, and he's already been going to work on that. So,
can you talk about what you liked about his play against Northwestern? He had some pretty good downfield throws at times.
No, I told Ty I thought he did a great job, of leading our offense, of getting us in and out of plays. We really didn't have any issues. We had one play where we got a delay. But besides that, the operation of the game, the communication with his offensive line and receivers, I thought he did a great job on the road in a foreign environment, playing in a Big Ten stadium. I thought he led us. I thought he gave us a chance to win. And, we went 6 minutes left in the game. We're up by 3. We had the game in our hands. And we're really, the biggest thing when I sit in my meeting room and I look at that team, our guys are upset we didn't win the game. We felt like we should have won the game. And there's certain things that we got to do in the fourth quarter to win games like that. And, we're going to work to rectify that this week. So I thought Ty put us in a position to win the game. And then we just got to kind of do a couple more things to make sure we finish the deal.
You guys had a play with Ganji where he faked a pass and then punted the ball away. Is that just part of what this guy can do to bring to the table?
Yeah, he had one great punt, and then he tried to be Ray Guy on the second one, and we got to get that squared away. But no, he did a great job. That's something that we want to use as a weapon, and he's done a nice job with that. He did a great job. First punt was just perfect. And the more he gets to do it, the more comfortable he'll be. That's for our first game, 42 new players and coaches. I thought our operation was pretty clean. And there's a lot of things that we can build on, and we're anxious to get back on the field again, to show improvement.
You talked about how pleased you were with offensive and defensive line play. How do you think you match up in the trenches with Toledo?
I think this first game was one I was really concerned just physically if we could match up. Northwestern is a Big Ten team that had a lot of mature linemen, guys that have been in their weight program for 3 and 4 years, and we just haven't had our guys that long. We just haven't had them that long in our strength program to work them, to build them up. And I thought our guys responded great. Our offensive line, on the most part, we were the most physical team on the field for the measure of that game, and I think the statistics showed that out. And so I'm proud of our offensive line, the way we blocked those guys, the way we pass protected, and kept the quarterback clean, I think was really impressive. And then defensively, we attacked them. We were the more aggressive team. We had more minus yardage plays, more TFLs, more sacks than they did, and that's how we measure our aggression. So I think our defensive line should feel confident, and our offensive line, our union, should build confidence off of this performance. And I think as we move on in our schedule, we should match up more evenly with the teams that are on our schedule, and so we have to take that attitude into each game and try to win those phases of the game.
Last week you guys were talking about earning respect, not just from the teams, but from the guys seeing on this couch. You guys kind of feel like you started getting to that point just in week 1?
Yeah, I think we did. I think we played courageous. I think we played physical. I think we played aggressive. I just think we got to play good now. I mean, we got to play good in the areas that will allow us to win the game. We weren't nearly good enough on third down. We gotta dial in on more completions and make teams pay. And that's just really getting off the field on third down defensively, and that's executing on third and fourth down offensively. And that's a real key area in the game that we have to do better on this week. If we're going to extend our possessions and extend our drives and score touchdowns instead of field goals, we're going to have to really do a great job on third down in this game. So we did play physical, we did play aggressive, but now we got to play well in the key areas that are going to help us win games.
You mentioned the pass defense. I guess what were the biggest issues?
Just discipline in our drops, and pass coverage. Some of the man-to-man coverages where the guy made a great throw and a catch, like in the last drive. I mean, those things happen. But some of our zone coverages on third down where we were playing zone defense, we just need to be cleaner. We need to make sure that we're in our zones and our eyes are on the right things in pass coverage to make sure that we don't give up holes in our coverage that allow a good quarterback like that to pick us apart. So those are things that I know Coach Castile and the staff are correcting, and we really went into the game feeling like we would play better pass defense. We were more concerned about the run defense, and it flipped on us. So that's an area we're going to have to really be good this week, because this is a good team that understands how to throw the ball down the field, and that's going to attack our different coverages. So if we're unsound discipline-wise in our coverage, we're gonna pay the price this week. So we really have to improve that way. Thanks, guys.
How long have you been a punter?
Not very long, just this fall. Yeah, I got to work a little bit with Coach Perry to make me feel a little more comfortable with it. So it was just another fun play that we got to use on Saturday.
You must have been nervous that first time in line of action to pull it off.
Not really. I was just going for it. A little bit in practice, I was kind of pulling back and trying to aim it. They said just go out there and kick it and don't worry about it. So that's what I tried to do.
Obviously, it wasn't perfect. You guys lost, but the way you guys hung in there and fought offensively, hit some big plays, you got to be pretty pleased with that first game and what you guys showed you could do.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should have won that game. I think a lot of mistakes we had that could have put us in different position to win the game, but overall, excited with the O-line, how they played. Took no sacks. They played great up front, and our backs had big games. Averaging over 5 yards a carry.
How does it feel for you to know that you earned this job? I mean, you fought tooth and nail to get the quarterback job, and they had every faith in sending you out there and doing it again this weekend.
Yeah, it's exciting. Excited to be the guy, and now we just got to go out there and win games.
Hi, Coach Jay, you were the starter.
Just told me I earned it. That I worked hard for it, and that it was on me to go out there and get ready to play.
There's a lot of talk last week about you guys earning respect just even off the football field, people watching the game. Do you guys kind of think you made the steps in getting that in that direction?
I'm not really sure. We don't really focus on the outside, what other people think outside of the program, but we're confident in ourselves and what our team can do this year, and we think the ceiling's really high.
Looking ahead to Toledo, what do they do well on defense that you've seen so far?
Yeah, I watched film on them, and they just do a lot of different stuff. So we got to be prepared for anything on Saturday, whatever they bring out against us. Just study as much film and try to pick up some tendencies on them, and then just execute what we do well.
I'm kind of excited to see the fan reaction here this weekend with the new staff, the new players, coming off a good game at Northwestern, to see how this community is going to kind of come out and support you guys.
Yeah, I feel like the season opener at home is always a pretty well attended game. So excited for the community to come out and support us, and try to get a win for them.
Is there a time this year that you thought, okay, I'm going to be the backup, I'm going to have to develop for a role for me, or did you just always in your mind think we're still competing for these?
Yeah, well, after the spring, Cornwell was the number one, and I know that we were always competing every day. The Coach Norvell always emphasizes competition every day at every position. I think that helps us improve as a team and everything. And I've been the second string before, and know my role there, and just prepared like I was a starter and competed every day to try to be the starter.
When you went back and looked at the Northwestern game, I guess what was the thing you were most pleased with offensively and with your performance individually?
I'd say just game awareness. Be able to check things in the game, and just how smoothly our offense was running. Wish we could have had better plays at the end of the game, the second half, to produce more points. But overall, again, pleased with the O-line and our running game.
Is there anything that changed in the second half? You guys were a little bit more productive in the first half. I'm sure Northwestern, seeing some plays, maybe got a little bit more comfortable as well.
Yeah, just different things I probably could have checked. Probably could have taken a couple more shots down the field, and just made a couple more better decisions towards the end. But we learned from those on Sunday and Monday morning, and now completely focused on Toledo.
You feel like you guys didn't take a big jump in game two, just having that, actually playing a game for the first time with this offense under your belt?
Yeah, I think so. Just getting on the field and getting the game experience. The first time with this new offense, I think it'll help. I think we'll be comfortable this week going into it, and just excited to get out there again.
Is this a more enjoyable offense for a quarterback to play in?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun for me. I have a lot of control of it. They're putting a lot in my hands with checking plays and getting us in the right looks for what the defense has given us.
Why did you feel you wasn't? Was it just the knowledge of the offense, the way you grasped it, or what in your mind separated it?
I guess just coming to work every day, and focusing on improving my game individually, and just becoming comfortable with the offense and getting on the same page with all the guys and getting good communication out there.
What's the big difference between this offense and last year's offense for a quarterback?
I'd say a lot of just the decision making, and a lot of things that I can check. It gives me the ability to read the defense and take what they give us.
You hit a couple of deep balls, but also missed a couple as well. I guess, what's the key to completing those passes? And do you feel like you'll be able to do that a little bit more in this game?
Yeah, just continuing to get reps and get practice on that and get on the same page. I think I could have put some more air on a couple of those deep balls and let my guy go down and chase it. So, we've been working those in practice, been working that a lot, so I'm confident that, I'll be able to hit those this week.
I know Coach Norvell has put a lot of emphasis on being able to connect those passes, and he said that's one of the reasons that he felt comfortable putting you in as the starter. Did you work on that a lot during the offseason? I guess what did you do to improve your deep ball? Yeah, just getting on the same page as the receivers, and just continuing to rep that every day. Gives us a better chemistry, a better connection. We know where we're going with it, and where we're trying to attack. So, just continually repping those routes has helped.
Anything else for Ty? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You guys came out and really ran the ball well against Northwestern. And what did that game mean to the unit to kind of do that against a Big Ten team?
It was a great confidence booster. I know there were some doubts coming in. We got 2 young guys that haven't played a college snap before, and Ziad coming back this year, so it meant a lot. We felt like they tested us. They put 5 in the box and said, hey, we don't think you guys can handle it, and I think we proved that they can't do that to us. So we were pretty happy out of the game.
How important is it to get that balance? I know a lot of people talk about the ERA, they're going to push a lot, all that kind of stuff. But you guys showed, a desire to run the ball and do it pretty well.
Well, I think, like Ty said, it's all about taking what they give us, and we do want to throw the ball down the field and make explosive plays, but when they put 4 guys over the top of us and a linebacker on top and say stop 6 of us with the back, I mean that's a good matchup for us, and we need to exploit those things. So.
From an outsider looking at it, it looked like you guys just believed you could win this game maybe more than in years past when you were going up against a Power 5 team. Do you think that's accurate? There's more belief in what you guys can accomplish as a team this year?
Yeah, I think the coaches have done a great job instilling that belief in everybody. We have a young team. I mean, we got a lot of young guys playing. Even Jackson, our back, had a big day. He's only a sophomore. I mean, Mannix is a true freshman, was our leading receiver in the game. So I think I think it works to our advantage. These guys, the coaches, have done a great job, like I said, getting that confidence instilled in them, and they believed it, and we believed it. We just didn't execute enough in the second half to get it done.
Can you talk a little bit about McClain? I mean, he kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, he was injured for a lot of fall camp to do what he did against Northwestern. I mean, did you see that kind of talent pretty early on when he was able to practice?
The kid is fast. That's what everybody notices right away at practice. When he runs a streak, he runs a streak, and whoever's covering him knows they got him. Otherwise, they're in trouble. And I think Northwestern found that out the hard way. It really, like I was talking to Ty and the QBs, it wasn't even really a bust. McClain just ran right by the kid, so he's got serious talent.
Coach has kind of not really come out and said who the starting quarterback was, probably to get some kind of tactical advantage against Northwestern. I mean, now that Ty's the guy, I guess what does he bring to the table, and I guess what are your thoughts on him coming out and winning this job?
We have all the confidence in the world in Ty. It was different for us, we're blocking for 2 completely different people. Ty's got some mobility to him, moves around a little bit. David's more of a pocket passer, but all in all, I mean, we knew either way that up front we had to block regardless. I mean, our game plan didn't really change between the quarterbacks, but we have all the faith in the world in Ty, and we're looking forward to this week too.
Looking forward to this week. I mean, it's the home opener. I mean, how much excitement for you and around the team?
There's a lot. I mean, as far as the attitude of the team goes, in everybody's mind, we should have won that game. We gave Northwestern every opportunity to take it, and they were a veteran team, and they took it. And I think everybody's looking to get back and bounce back from that, and being the home opener and playing another good team this week, that we can really prove to everybody that we can play ball. It is exciting.
What are you kind of expecting out of Toledo that you've seen so far on the film?
They're a fast team. They're much faster up front than Northwestern was. So the box is very similar. They want to run a 5-man box against our doubles look and our spread look, so we're excited about that. If they give us those same looks, the U is really excited to look forward to doing the same thing this week. So.
Sweet.
Thank you, guys.
They obviously have a very talented quarterback. I guess what stands out about him?
He definitely goes through his progressions pretty quick, and with what they do offensively, they like to make the safeties bite and throw it over our head.
You guys really came out and stopped the run really well against that question. That's always goal number one. I guess how pleased were you with the run defense, and what was the biggest difference between last year and this year?
Going into that game, it was just a lot of frustration built, constantly being reminded that we were last in rush defense, and it was just letting all that out, and everybody ran to the ball. Even if the defensive call wasn't all great, we hustled to the ball and got them down.
I mean, on the flip side, they did throw for a lot of yards.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have to do different in pass defense against some very talented.
We got to be assignment sound. Not only stop the run, but do good in our coverages. That's what we lacked last game.
One of your teammates, Austin Paulus, was named defensive player of the week, I guess. Just talk a little bit about his play and his development during your time with him.
Paulus, he has a nose for the football. Great IQ for the game. He's always watching film and stuff. We're always picking up on little keys on what the guards like to do if they're pulling, if they're light on their hands, or if they got a 2-back set where the fullback is looking to come back, and just letting me know what he's thinking, and I relay it out to everybody else, and then hopefully we get the call right and stop it.
First, a lot of talk pre-game last week about earning respect even outside the program. Do you guys kind of feel like you did that, or at least started to do that?
Yeah, I think so. If anybody watched the last game, stopping the run was heavy. Like, that's what we needed to do, and we expect to get a lot of play action passes off of that because we were playing downhill so fast. And yeah.
I mean, home opener Saturday. How excited are you just to kind of get back to playing Mackey?
It's great. We need Mackey to be packed so it can be loud and disrupt the offense so they can get their calls in, and we feed off that energy off of Mackey, and there's no greater feeling than having your home field backing you up in these games.
Family coming out to the game?
Yes, they are.
It was your first chance to run the 3-3-5 and the kind of live action, live bullets. What do you like about it so far, maybe compared to 4-3 you ran last year?
With this 3-3 look, it allows everybody to just run and make plays. It's not like a stagnant defense. We're all constantly moving, and it's just fun to play in, really.
Anything else for Mr. Sewell? All right. Thank you.